Nobody wins when the family feels.
The feds picked him
An
up.
operation targeting gangs and violence in Stockton led to more than 70 arrests and dozens of guns.
Operation taken off.
Some niggas ain't no coming back. Over Nano, I won't play and niggas know it's that. Over Spouse, I caught a hat, the suckers know it's facts. Spun they block so many times, I'm getting bored of that. I'm tired of going to jail, cuz I got 2 prison terms and I'm 24. Like, cuz I'm tired of going to the pen. Like, cuz, it's niggas out here that's making bull and paid. And that goes to say, it's not bull, it's just something that we don't like, necessarily. So with that being said, it's like, okay, let me try to drop something. Let me come with some, this shit might slap, and what it do.
So it sound like you adding on to your hustle list. The
Sure.
list of hustles.
Yeah, cause I been getting money. I ain't got paid $1 off rap yet. But I been having some money, and this ain't even a lot of money. This maybe 8,000. Maybe. Like, this ain't a lot of money on the dead homies. But coming from where I come from, niggas will be on Instagram flexing this. Go on my Instagram and see where I'm flexing money.
Fam, in today's society, it's like we witness a dynamic interplay.
What I don't be understanding is y'all be making all this money, y'all niggas still be in the trenches, bro. Y'all gotta leave. Leave that shit alone. At least if you gonna leave and you don't want to be left by yourself, shit, do some glow gang shit. Tato, ball out, WAP. That's the only people that's left alive, pretty much, that I know. I know they fuck with Reese and I'm like, you know, some other people, but like, that's when he moved to LA, was ball out, Tato, WAP. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
The politics and culture that seems to evolve with each generation. Laws may be established, but the words and actions that define our cultural landscape can change dramatically over time. And at this pace, it's inevitable that we see shifts and transformations, whether we agree with them or not. A prime example of this cultural evolution can be observed in the music industry, particularly within the hip-hop community. Artists often grapple with the complexities of identity and representation. For instance, some Mexican-American communities have seen their cultural expressions appropriate or misunderstood, like being a Mexican and a Crip, even though it might not align with the Crip's original meaning. Additionally, the use of derogatory language in music videos, like being Mexican and saying nigga.
Hey, the big 8, the big 3, stepping on shit all year, nigga.
One thing I will say though, if he's from the, like, he has to be if he's doing all this, but a nigga from the trenches, for real, like a white boy in the trenches, he probably can't say the N-word. He might get away with it a couple times, but he pretty, for the most part, can't say the N-word. I feel like. But I feel like a Mexican, like, I would let a Mexican say the N-word. Like, he from the trenches for real. I wouldn't let no square, like, you gotta be from the shit. You gotta be from the trenches, bro. I can tell that if I look at you. You cool? I don't really give a. So, you know, it just depends on how you think about it. Honestly, bro, I'm to the point in my life, I'm not finna crash out behind this niggas saying that shit. I'm board their ass, expose them, go about my damn day.
Fresh off that Wally, you hear me?
Some accepted that, but some didn't. But nonetheless, it raised questions about boundaries of such artists or individual. But that's what we have here today. And on top of all this, we also find ourselves in a landscape where both the older and younger generation within the same neighborhoods often find themselves at odds. This generational conflict can be dangerous as it fuels rivalries that escalate into real-life confrontations. I mean, check this out, fam. Imagine having beef with a man that's known to hang out with your Mother's Day. The story we cover today serves as a real reminder that our words and actions can have far-reaching effects, shaping not just our own lives, but giving ammo to the enemy, and not to mention the ones that'll tell on you too. Fam, I said all that to get you to this point. Today we talk about a California rapper who was recently arrested for a crime he allegedly did 6 years ago. Now with 2 kids at the age of just 23, this young man just started rapping less than a year ago. And 6 months ago, he did an interview that may have inadvertently helped him get incarcerated. Speaking on his enemies from allegedly his same neighborhood and what he do to the ops in and out of jail. Today we go over who this man is, where he from, his alleged enemies, and why he was recently arrested for a crime he allegedly did 6 years ago. And like they say, we all know simple math. 6 + 6 = 12. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Fam, meet Ray Nico Flores, also known by his rap stage name, Bands, MB3s from Stockton, California. According to himself, he's a Crip. He also rep Fly Boys and Muddy Boys. And from the outside looking in, it also looked like he's known for having animosity with the crew within his own neighborhood that's the younger generation under him, which will also later play key to this story. Due to him being in and out of jail, this California rapper didn't start rapping until early 2024, with the track released 8 months ago with over 1.3 million views and counting, titled The Flyest Crip.
Every nigga I shot, hands dirty, I'm blowing every weapon I bought. I be high as fuck, smoking on it.
With this newfound fame, just 2 months after releasing that song, he went on the popular podcast No Jumper and discussed his politics in his neighborhood and beef with the well-known rapper who's well acquainted with the host of No Jumper, EBK J-Bo.
The dead people's names out. Why do that? Why make that decision?
Them niggas dead. Niggas ain't gotta, you feel me? They say them names sometimes, but like, them niggas dead, so it wouldn't matter if I say them names or not say that names, because them niggas not here, so it's like, fuck them niggas. Just bleep them shits out, that's how, like.
Let them wonder.
Nah, because it's really fuck them niggas, so it's like, we show them really no respect. Sometimes we just bleep that shit out, but you know who we talking about.
You got some like.
I ain't gonna lie. That's like, that's super disrespectful. I'm not gonna lie to you though, bro. It's like super, super disrespectful. That's super disrespectful, brother. To say some shit like that, to say, yeah, well, like, I could name drop them, but F them niggas, we ain't finna get them no clout. Like, they know who we talking about. That's some next level gangster shit. Like, I'm not glorifying it. I'm just giving my opinion on it. I always tell y'all niggas stay out the street. Stay out the streets, please.
Fans MP3s have made his way to No Jumper. He wanted to set some records straight. I'm gonna show a clip. I don't want to spoil the interview over there for No Jumper, but check it out.
We don't know who they are. They ain't never robbed us.
I feel like that's what you're getting at. You're saying that they were hitting licks on people that were they shouldn't have been.
Listen, cuz I ain't never got shit to
Them niggas know so.
Oh, bro, they don't even play, man. Listen, cuz we been at niggas' houses, chilling from niggas' mama's houses.
Shiesty activities within.
No,
the gang is what you're saying.
Within, and we not discussing
the community.
No. But we not discussing Nightingale. We gonna go from Scribner to Madiero. Amongst this, it was no structure because we young niggas and all the older niggas going on indictments. So we thinking that if we backdoor a nigga from Nightingale, it didn't mean nothing. But it did mean something.
Right.
Nightingale. As a collective.
That's just how the new era is, bro. They make their own politics. You either with it or you ain't.
Yeah, exactly.
If you ain't got no structure in that hood, you either with it or you ain't. What you finna do?
Nah, that's really the bigger problem of all this shit. Now, I'm not saying that the big homie should be let out because they was doing like, they was leading niggas down the wrong path anyway. But that is the difference between back in the day and now. Back in the day, people had even a semblance of some structure. Back in 2012, like 2011, it was some insane BDs, it was some insane GDs, but it wasn't that many. And if niggas was insane GDs because they got backdoors or some shit happened, and like it's like they only that for a certain couple people. When Herb came out with EBK, see, they took that the wrong way. And then they started being into it. Like now these young niggas coming up and they just got down into everybody. They making their own sense, their own rules. These niggas ain't even gangs. They just cliques and sets and they just be outside. So it's like half these niggas that's in gangs, I don't even know what gang y'all in. I just know like y'all click. I don't even know like, I don't know.
You gotta pick and choose fast.
But our hood ain't one of them. Like it's really like niggas can't just make no like.
2 blocks away from that, cause it ain't no. You ain't about to just you from this and from there. How?
So you're saying it wasn't that somebody from EBK f***ed you guys over. It was that you guys f***ed EBK dudes over.
No. I ain't saying either one of them.
Oh.
It was young niggas, and I'm not gonna say me personally because I was in prison. So I'm not gonna say me personally, but
we just gonna say
it was the youngsters.
We just gonna say young.
The young niggas younger than me. Cause I'm a young nigga still, so it's niggas younger than me.
Younger than that. It was some young shit.
15, 16, some weird shit happened, and now it's, oh, we this, we that, we this, we that. So y'all from Jordan Court? Where's Jordan Court at? Oh, So when the f did y'all start claiming this court?
I don't know.
Cause we've been, no, I'm saying, no, that and exactly.
You're getting a little too deep for me. I don't know.
But
I don't know. I don't have the answer to that.
I feel what he's
exactly
saying,
what how you said.
Basically saying like we always been here, like we always had this territory, like this our shit, like this our shit. So y'all just broke off and started to say y'all from our shit, but you're not from our shit. And y'all 2 blocks up the street thinking y'all some hot shit, but y'all 15, 16 trying to go with the big boys. These niggas got cars, choppers, bricks, everything. So you can't really, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, like that's right, brother.
No.
Exactly how you felt.
It must have been a big deal for him to go from being cool with you to fly exterminator.
And they never did nothing.
Extermination is a lot.
Hey,
about that? Hold on.
He's
hold
never
on, hold
exterminated a
the fuck
fly.
on. He ain't never did.
He's
gotta
got a lot of lyrics
That's
like
on my
saying
baby.
that you, like as the
on my
listener,
baby.
you need to go.
Listen.
You need to take a man.
Listen.
Or calm down.
Listen.
He the rapper. He the rapper.
Listen.
You know how to rap. You know how to rap.
I'm not never gonna take a nigga. I'm not gonna take a nigga gangster. I'm not gonna take a nigga where a nigga is due credit. It's due credit. I don't give a f if I hate this nigga the most in the world. If a nigga come in this county and fight, he stand out with his own. Okay, that's cool, respectable. A nigga rap. I'm not gonna say you can't rap.
Just cap.
But
You hella cap.
for you to say you're a fly exterminator.
That's too much. That's what
Have you fought us before? Have you fought us before in the county? Yes, for sure. Have you got in a car and done something to a nigga that I said that I love? Negative. If I feel like, damn, cuz like, whatever it is that's going on, cuz we gonna get down. If I'm arguing my bitch, if I get on the phone with one of these niggas, and hey, big bro, what you whoop? Bro, he get on Instagram, he popping it, and then we gonna get down. Don't get on no Instagram popping it about nothing, cause we gonna fight.
Now, shout out to No Jumper. That interview was over 2 hours long. I'm gonna stop it there. But I wanted you guys to get an idea of how spicy this guy was talking. And trust me, fam, Holmes said a whole lot more. But that was his first major interview. And with over 200,000 views on a 2-hour video, you can tell people was intrigued with his story. And things would start to look up for him in 2025 until he got arrested 6 months later, January 11, 2025, for the murder of a man 6 years ago. Back on June 26, 2019, a 22-year-old man who go by the name of Elijah Johnson was gunned down broad daylight. Now, Eli was allegedly a Blood, and of course, history would tell you that Bloods and Crips normally don't coexist. Eli was killed at around 12:01 p.m. It was a Wednesday on a 1900 block of Comstock Drive in North Stockton. The 22-year-old Stockton native was standing outside his grandmother's home when an unknown person had shot him. And for 6 years,
that kind of line up with what he just said, though. That kind of lines up with him saying that he was waiting outside people's grandma's house and posted up. Like, that kind of lines up with what he so it doesn't sound like he was bapping in what he was talking about.
murder would go unsolved. The only information that was released to the public was that a witness had described the suspect as a Hispanic male in his early 20s, around 6 feet to 6 feet 2, thin build, wearing a dark hoodie and dark sweatpants with yellow stripes and black shoes. The suspect is believed to be associated with the maroon late 2000 Honda Accord with the possible sticker on the front windshield. And now, 6 years later, in 2025, the alleged perpetrator is now a well-known local robber in his community, making himself an even bigger target. There's no doubt that someone told on him, and 9 times out of 10, it's somebody in his own crew. Who and why is still in the air. But like we said at the very beginning, fam, these politics changing, and they might have told on him to get him out of there. Now, he's charged with M1 and promotion of a criminal gang. As more developed, I keep you guys updated. Fam, this was
crazy though. I ain't gonna lie. It's no telling he might beat it, but the fact they finna sit you down for another few years, I know that shit gotta hurt, man. You already did 2 prison bids and you just not getting out, bro. It's fucking up your life, gang. If you do get charged, they're gonna hit you with some heavy shit because you already had some prison bids. You just gotta get out that street shit while you can. It ain't no time limit on getting out, man. Get out when you can. Please get out, y'all.